All right, this video was going to be about TK Kirkland. Did he rat on Eric Von Zip and Keefe D's relationship and Diddy and Zip's relationship? I'm going to play an audio that he did on Vlad yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, that it upset my stomach. You know what I mean? It upset my stomach. But first of all, let's start off with this, man, so I can comment. All right? All right, Unique Mecca audio, man. You know, this one here, you know, let me put this picture up so you see what's going on. This one here is about a comedian. This is TK Kirkland, all right? I just wanted you to see him real big for a minute. Now, we're going to take him out. We're going to put the little picture and let this ride out throughout the whole joint. Now, TK Kirkland is a comedian, born in New Jersey, went to school in Arizona, college young man, educated, do finances, got a podcast channel that I think is great. Go check him out. I got nothing bad to say about him, period, except the interview that he did that I'm not going to hold him responsible for, because God himself in the Bible and all religious books say you can't hold a man responsible for what he don't know. So TK Kirkland is a college young man, a comedian. He ran into an alleged gangster, a gangster, whatever you want to call Eric Von Zip. He lived with him, so he got in the gangster life. But he don't understand what's going on in the street life for real. He picked up a couple of good pointers because he said one that I'm going to point out after I play the tape. So sit back. I'm going to play the first joint because, you know, Vlad admits and brags about bringing down Keefe D and lining up the whole story. And I'm going to play that audio so that you could hear it, okay? But let me do this, man. All right?
And at that point, I was publicly saying I've solved the Tupac case.
Right.
Shout out to Greg Kading. He's the one that got the actual confession, and that played a big role in it. But for me, I laid out the whole story from beginning to end in a, 3-hour video that told everything before, during, and after.
Right.
And now, 4 years later, he actually got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Were you surprised?
Pay attention, man.
I had to go to the streets for this and my crew, you know. I called my crew up. All my crew's old heads. We all rock together. Keefe, my Zip people, and we talked. And what our people are upset about is we had.
Now, pay attention, right? I'm gonna break this down real quick. You know, pay attention to what went on so y'all understand. This man is. I went to trial for 2 weeks. For being a kingpin, got sentenced to life plus 20 years, and I did 26 years off of that. So I did my 20-year sentence for money laundering, and I was 6 years in on my life sentence when, you know, I was released, okay? Now, I'm going to finish playing this video because you really need to hear this, all right?
Certain rules coming up, and the rules is we shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What?
You heard that.
Everybody's upset, and these some real bangers. They upset with Keefe a little because what they're saying is, why you put these glasses on, you get this hat for attention, and you talked your way into prison at the age that you are. Like, this is something you're supposed to take to the grave and keep your mouth shut. And we talked about it for a good 45 minutes the other day. And I'm hurt on so many ways.
All right, just so you understand. Now, I'm going to break that down for you for how I hear it from a street point of view, from a gangster's point of view. Now, This man Vlad sat there and said he laid out the whole case over a 3-hour time period, getting Keefe D to talk and run everything down that the feds needed. Pay attention. One thing I want to do, I want to give somebody a round of applause. I want to give one of my brothers a round of applause because I'm on man time. You know what I mean? I'm on man time. And, you know, I got to admit when my brother is right, you know. Now, I just come home, so I'm learning about all this. So I reach out to certain brothers and, you know, they give me advice. Now, I want to give a round of applause to Lord Jamal. You know what I mean? Let's give a round of applause to Lord Jamal. Let's give a round of applause to Lord Jamal. Let's give a round of applause. Relax, y'all. Now, Lord Jamal, so y'all know who it is. He's with Brand Nubian, my man Sadat X, you know, Alamo, and what's my other man name? Grand Poobah. You know what I mean? Now, Lord Jamal told me not to go on Vlad. You understand? But I'm my own man, you know? But I respect Lord Jamal's opinion. That's my man. You know, and this is where I'm going to break it down to let you know how men do. Me and Lord Jamal had a nice conversation. I let him talk to my lawyer and everybody, and, you know, we spoke about it. And when we spoke about it, you know, he told me how he felt and, you know, said Vlad was a culture vulture, this and that and this, and that, you know, he'd be lining people up. So Lord Jamal already knew about that. So from my brother Lord Jamal's information that he gave me on the situation, because he's been dealing with this man from before I came home, so I got to listen to him. Lord Jamal told me straight up, right? And he get his props. And another round of applause. Come on. You know what I mean? Let's get this. We got to give Lord Jamal his props. Lord Jamal, you know, told me that this dude would try and set you up to say this and say that. And I said, well, first of all, I'm not comfortable sitting down talking to no European, you know, that means white man, you know, for my prison talk, you know. And that's when I said, well, you know, I'm going to make my own decision, Lord Jamal. So my decision that I made is that I was not going to have that European interview me. So I had my brother Cavario, you know, who I deal with, you know, and I trust, that's my brother. I told them only way I'll do the interview is if Cavario do the interview. Because if this European asks me some police ass crap and some rat shit, I'm telling you now, you know what I mean? And y'all could do what you want with it, run with it, you know what I mean? That I was gonna tear that studio up, period. If that European asked me some rat shit, like he asked TK Kirkland, it would have been cameras and teeth everywhere. Just keeping it 100. It would have been cameras and teeth everywhere. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to go back to prison for breaking up a man's camera and breaking his face for him disrespecting my principles and my morals and my honor. So I said, nah, I decline. He can't interview me. So the decision I made from my man, Lord Jamal, giving me the advice on him, and, you know, I'm saying his name so y'all understand. When Lord Jamal speak, you listen, go to his channel, you know what I mean, podcast. I think that's the name of it. My man's official. You know what I mean? Me and him haven't spoke, to show you how real I am. We haven't spoke since, you know, I did the Vlad interview. We don't have an issue because he'll never come out and disrespect me, and I'll never come out and disrespect him because that's not what men do. He has my number and I have his number. That's why I called Jamal before, you know, I even got on to Vlad to get his opinion instead of just running with it and talking crap about him, because men don't do that, you know? And me and him talked, and he said, you OG, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what's been going on out here while you have been gone, so you know how to move. And that's what he did. And that's when I came up with the compromise that you know what I mean? You went up there and it helped blow up your channel to get you, you know, subscribers, you know what I mean? And so did everybody else that's saying that, you know, he's a culture vulture and you don't like him or whatever. So, you know, I need my shot to go up there to, you know, blow up my channel. But at the same time, I agree with what you're saying. So I'm not going to have him sit down and get the props from interviewing a man of my honor. So I picked a brother. I picked my brother, Cavario H. That's who edited the book. See the book on the screen? Cop the book of Roy in Harlem, based on true events. Remember that, based on true events. So I don't have to go defending this and defending that and going down this road and that road, because I know whatever you say can be used against you. So that based on true events would be what would keep me out the court of law for when these rat bastards try and interject certain things in there that ain't supposed to be, out there about me. You know what I mean? And, my past. Because you're going to hear TK Kirkland say it himself that, certain things supposed to go to the grave with us. Certain things supposed to go to the grave with us. You understand what I'm saying? That's why even the BMF movie they made, and it said based on true events. Look at my book cover. It's right there in big bold letters. Because there's certain things that I couldn't speak about because I didn't want to implement other people. So I kept it on me. See, I don't go on other channels and talk about all these other people. You see, when I tell my prison stories, I keep it 100 and geared towards my experiences. I don't say a brother's name on my channel without getting their permission to say their name. Now, I didn't get Lord Jamal's permission to say his name because, I don't think he'll have a problem with me being man enough to, to admit that he was right. You know what I mean? And it all came out, Ginger, relax, girl. That's my little killer, Ginger. Ginger, chill out. It's my daughter's dog. I'm dog sitting, So come sit down, girl. I had a girl. So that's where we at, So now, that's where we was at with this. Ginger, stop it. That's where we was at with this TK Kirkland. And I like Ginger barking me, telling her to stop, because I like my joint authentic, because I just speak right off the cuff. None of this is memorized, written down. I don't need none of that, because this is my life. But Lord Jamal, you was right, my brother, And again, this is the third one. I'm going to give you another one. We're going to give Lord Jamal another round of applause. Lord, you calm down, y'all. Calm down. Let me talk to my Lord Jamal. You was right, my brother. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all, go check out, podcast and check out my man, Lord Jamal. Now, I'm going to play some more of this videotape, from this joint here, so you can see how this dude he literally baited TK Kirkland, into being a part of the Keefe D Tupac trial. Because my brother, I love your content, TK Kirkland. I love your content. I love your podcast, and I think your jokes are funny. I listen to your comedic stand-up joint. So y'all go check out TK Kirkland too. This is not to disrespect them. No disrespect. This is to school them. Yes, I'm about 4 or 5 years younger than him, but I was in the street. I was in the trenches while he was in college. You know what I mean? So this is not to disrespect them for you rat bastards that's going to run around. TK Kirkland, my phone number is on the screen. You'll see it flash. If you would like to talk to me, you could call me as a man. I'm not disrespecting you up here, but I must talk to the youth and the elders so they understand how this thing is playing out with this game called social media that I walked out into. Remember that, This is not to disrespect him. Like I said, he got a great show. He's a funny dude, and he's a good dude. You know what I mean? I spoke to Little Zip, Eric Von Zip Jr., and he even told me that him and his father was cool, so therefore I don't have an issue with him. You know what I mean? And because I know he don't know no better. And it's not to disrespect you by saying you don't know no better. Like, I didn't know no better about this whole Vlad situation. So even though Lord Jamal is younger than me and I'm the OG, I still listen to my youngin'. So I'm asking you to listen to me as your youngin', the way I, listened and should have listened further to Lord Jamal when he was telling me about, this dude, channel. Okay? Now, and I don't have nothing against his channel or him either. you know, just to keep it 100. No, I'm not spreading the fence. I'm just keeping it 100. Because everybody trying to make a dollar. And if a dude dumb enough to say the wrong thing or answer the wrong questions, that's on him. Because when he asks him a question, if he don't like it, he could either not answer it or do what I would do and tear the studio up. So I'm telling you, clowns and rat bastards, now, if I come on your podcast and you ask me a rat-ass question that I don't like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm going in your mouth. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, that's why I don't do these podcasts. You know, so I'm telling you now, you know, if you violate me, I'm going in your mouth, you know, on your camera, and my people is going to be there videotaping too, so you can't give your narrative. I'm going to just show the video that you asked me some rat-ass shit, you know what I mean? And I went in your mouth and tore all your cameras up, you know what I mean? So we know where we at. Now, let me play this other part, you know, let me play this other part.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
You know, of this interview, man. Let me take this down. Let's do this. You know, I'm running my own show now. Just come out of jail after 26 years, and I found a lane. I found my lane to educate, you know, and mentor, you know, and enlighten my people. I'm not out there selling drugs, and I'm not up here disrespecting anybody for views. I'm just giving y'all the details that you need to survive, all right? So now, let's bring this back up, because this is how we going to do this.
Let me ask you a question real quick before you go on. Did Eric Von Zip ever tell you that he knew Keefe? Or have you ever seen the two of them together?
We all been together.
Okay, so Eric Von Zip and Keefe 100% know each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you've just made that connection official.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, let's talk about that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that. You know, because I don't like that at all. You know? I definitely don't like the way that's playing out. He sat there and he asked them, you know, if he know him information that is none of his business and should have nothing to do with his interview. He asked that man, you know, but everybody no Keefe D. You know what I mean? And then he goes on to say, so he 100% knows him. So now while he's doing this, we already know that they're watching his channel because Lord Jamal told us that they get the props because he's one of the first ones that went against this man. Now, when this went down, if he would have asked me, you know, if I know such and such that's getting ready to go to trial for his life for a murder charge, I would have broke the cameras up. Because first of all, I would have just told him, yo, another question, I'm not going to get into that. Let's just keep going. I would say, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. You know what I mean? Next question. And if he pursued that question, all hell would have broke loose. So I want y'all to understand before you bring me up on your joint. You understand what I'm saying? Don't come at me sideways and fugazi, because I don't like rat bastards. I don't like flip-flop wearing in public clowns. And I hate trolls because they not man enough to tell you in your face what they want to tell you. Instead, they hide by a tweet keyboard and get their little Twitter fingers going. You know what I mean? And I'm not really like that. But you know what? I really need to play this over again because I want y'all to hear this to really know what's going on, man. So don't say I didn't tell you.
Let me ask you a question real quick before you go on. Did Eric Von Zip ever tell you that he knew Keefe? Or have you ever seen the two of them together?
We all been together.
Okay, so Eric Von Zip and Keefe 100% know each other.
You hear this?
Yeah, absolutely.
100% know each other.
You've just made that connection official.
Yeah,
Just made that connection
we all
official.
know each other. Okay, is that a problem?
Okay, no, I feel
It is a problem.
For everyone who's
Stop, man. Stop this, man. Like I said, we're dealing with a college young man, man. Let's stop this. That is a problem, TK. That is a problem. And you rat bastards and trolls and flip-flop wearing in public clowns, you don't see the problem. Not calling TK that, because like I said, you can't hold a man responsible for what he don't know. I'm talking about these clowns that want to talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to tap out because we're going to get a little deep right now. All right. And you know what? As a matter of fact, you know, take this gunshot with you on the way out. You know what I mean? Like Cool G Rap said, buck, buck, buck. Take that with you on the way down. Now, you know, that is a problem. The problem is, you know, I sat in trial. I sat in trial for over 2 weeks dealing with the federal government, watching all kinds of witnesses come in and testify against me. And I have my transcripts for the rat bastards and trolls that, want to jump out there and just say anything to get views and don't care if they got receipts. I got my receipts. When I sat there for 2 weeks, the first thing they had to do when they put these witnesses on the stand is connect the dots and corroborate that we know each other. They have to show we know each other and then that we've furthered in a conspiracy together. This is the way a trial works. Conspiracy is one or more people conspiring to break the law and to violate a United States code. That's conspiracy. So the feds have to prove, that a dead man that may not have any pictures with Keefe D, because Zip is from the old era, where they was taught not to take pictures. They told our generation coming up, don't take pictures because that's how Frank and Nikki and everybody else went down, and, Guy and, Underwood, pictures. Pictures. So they told us that. So I knew that, and I still chose to do it. That's why I got over 20,000 pictures from back in the day for when I do my documentary the right way. Right now, I'm just talking to you, giving you all a visual. So imagine when I give you the visual and break these pictures out and video. I got videotapes of everything. You know what I mean? Now, the problem is the government has to prove that Keefe D knew Eric Von Zip. Then the government have to prove that Keefe D and Von Zip, knew Puffy in order to bring Puffy in. So the only good thing is TK said, nah, I've never seen Keefe D and Puffy together. But you don't have to be together from what they're trying to say that, Zip is the one that dealt with Puffy. So pay attention to this. But what this dude is doing that Lord Jamal warned me about, big shout out to Lord Jamal. That's 4 of them. He gonna get round of applause all day today. This for Lord Jamal. This for Lord Jamal, man. This for Lord Jamal. He gonna get his props all day. What this man is doing right now, he's furthering building the case on Keefe D, and he's using these people coming up. Now I'm gonna start looking at some of these other channels. They got a whole channel out there that everybody told me they watch. I don't even watch these channels because I already know the real history behind all this stuff. But they got another channel that I'm gonna check out. I'm not gonna speak on it yet till I look at it, called The Art of Dialogue. Okay? They got another channel called The Art of Dialogue. And that's where everybody go up to talk about everything Tupac. You know what I mean? Everything Tupac is on Art of Dialogue. Art of Dialogue, I don't have nothing to say about it. I haven't even watched that yet. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to call it crap. You know what I mean? I haven't even watched it yet because it might be good content. But these dudes to get views, see what the problem is. Leo Cohen with this YouTube joint, right? He found his niche like I found my niche by even getting on his YouTube, by paying, people to get on his platform and do what you want to do and have your own TV channel. This is a TV channel. People watch this and put it on a big screen, and it's a podcast. They listen to it while they driving in the truck on the highway, or they driving, their car going down to Virginia with the thing in the trunk, or or just going to work to a 9 to 5. So this is an entertainment platform. So YouTube gives you an avenue for entertainment platform, but I'm not going to use that avenue to violate and disrespect my people. I'm going to use it to educate and further my people's education on the streets, because I spent all my life on the street, not proud of it. I survived it, and now I'm trying to prevent the youth from going down there. Follow me on Instagram. It's on the screen. Unique Mecca Audio on Instagram. My Cash App is there. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever it is. And if you don't have that, just give me a god doggone emoji. All right? And make sure you subscribe. You know, and most definitely like it if you like. Y'all sit here, watch this. I get 50, 70,000, views on a video, and people keep coming back, but they're not, the likes is not up like they're supposed to. I'm supposed to get at least 2,000 likes in a video. So y'all like these videos if you like the jewels that I'm dropping over here at Unique Mecca Audio, and that would suffice. You know what I mean? For the lack of Cash App. You know what I mean? Like I said, the game is to be sold, not told. So I'm giving y'all jewels right now, like I'm giving TK jewels. And like I said, my number getting ready to flash on the screen. If the brother want to reach out or anyone want to reach out that needs my advice on the street code, the prison code, and how to survive in the underbelly world that I left alone to try and enlighten you and prevent you from going down by using this platform to let you know the facts. All right, now let me play the rest of this tape, man, because this is pathetic. You know what I mean? What they got going on out here with this, man. Lord Jamal, you the greatest, my brother.
Like, oh, he's snitching on Eric. No, Eric has passed away.
Yeah, it's not even snitching. It's just that we hung out. I don't know what happened after we hung out with their situation, but we all know each other. Like it's no secret.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no secret.
So Keefe saying that he was associating with Eric Von Zip. That's 100% true.
I heard that story. Yes.
That's 100% true. You
hear this? 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let's get this right. Y'all need to look at me right now. You hear him use the words, you 100%. Now, this is going in a court of law, what they're going to use to connect that Keefe D knew Von Zip. TK, you just talked yourself into the trial. You just talked yourself into Keefe D's trial for allegedly, conspiring to kill Tupac Shakur. That man sat there and said, you 100%. Dude, they did that at my trial with these rat bastards. They put up to testify against me. And that's why the Cash App is on the screen. If y'all don't respect that, y'all need to go somewhere else, and I'm going to give you another 3 seconds to tap out. Take that with you on the way out. Now, I say that because I want y'all to fully understand that you go in a restaurant, you like the service, you tip. Whether you like the service or not, I come home, you used to be able to just tip what you wanted if you like. Now they add in, if I'm not mistaken, a 15% tip in your bill. The tip is a part of your bill now. But you come to YouTube, you get good service, good information, good content, and you feel you shouldn't have to tip. Cash App is on the screen. Gunshot to the rat bastards that don't understand that. And even these other podcasters try to say, oh, he's begging for a Cash App. But you have your Cash App on the screen as well because you don't have the balls to ask. You think that makes more sense? No. A closed mouth don't get fed. Rat bastards. You understand what I'm saying? You want to close your mouth and don't ask for a Cash App, but you want to open your mouth and tell everybody's business on YouTube. For nothing. Picture that. You can't open your mouth to ask for a Cash App. But you could go up here and say who shot who killed who's a he cipher, monkey cipher, who's it this, who's it that. Your mouth don't say shut, damn it. Stop it. Learn the game, man. Cash App is on the screen. Let me play the rest of this so we can move on, man. You know what I mean? Because this is pathetic.
Zip and Puffy together.
They used to hang together all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Keefe D and Puffy together?
No, never.
No. Okay.
Never.
Got it.
Yeah, never. Zip hung out with everybody in Harlem.
Yeah.
From the guy from Fame, what's the guy, the dancer had the braids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Come on.
Yeah, me, Leroy, Zip, we used to all hang out together. Like,
did you hear that? And he's egging him on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Keep talking your way into the Keefe D trial. Yeah, yeah. This is what they do. Come here to Unique Mecca Audio and you will get the jewels to stay alive and to stay out these people penitentiary. And the best way to do that is to not get involved and shut the F up. Best way to do it, not get involved and shut the F up. This dude, TK, you know what I mean? Because I don't know him personally and I'm not disrespecting him. If I'm saying this dude, I'm not calling him, you know, a RB. You know, that's the new terminology for them, RB. But he's not, I'm not calling him an RB. I'm just know that he don't know no better. You know what I mean? He went to college, he ran around some gangsters, he told jokes, he was funny, he a good dude, he official dude, but he's just not in, you know, that lane, you know what I mean? But he was around that cloth. You know, so he tells those jokes from what he learned from being around that cloth and his experiences, relationships. Great show. Go check him out. TK Kirkland. Not saying nothing bad about him. I'm just trying to school you right now, my elder brother. Please, brother, please. I'm politely asking you, as an OG from the street, don't go on these platforms and talk about anybody other than yourself, because they're going to keep bringing you up there, you know what I mean, to tell on other people. I know you're not looking at that way, so, you know, I'm not taking it as you up there ratting, because like the good books say, you can't hold the man responsible for what he don't know. But from today forward, brother, now you know. He called, this man calls all of these different people up there to ask about other people. That's why I wouldn't let him interview me. Because I know he would have went down or attempted to go down a lot of rabbit holes that would have just cost me prison time, because I would have broke his face. And I don't want to break this European's face. I turned over a leaf. Follow me on Instagram. It's right there, Unique Mecca Audio, and there goes the Cash App if you feel that you're getting jewels that you want to show your appreciation for, like when you go in a restaurant, you know what I mean? You tip everywhere you go in America. It's the American way. You like the service, you show your appreciation. That's it. But Brother TK, from today forward, don't say you didn't know. Like I said, my number flashes on the screen. I keep that phone on me, so if I'm not in the hood where I got to watch my back, I answer this. Or at least text me, put your name for anybody listening, and I'll text you back. I'll call you back. I had so many people respond. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't believe that you called me back. I can't believe you even answered the phone. Ain't no other YouTubers putting their number up there. I have nothing to hide. I'm just giving y'all the jewels. And for me to take time out my day, right? Picture this, I'm riding around, I'm chilling with my family, my kids, and my girl, my whoever. And then I get a phone call from a complete stranger. And I stop to answer this phone and put my Netflix movie on pause to talk to you. And you think that don't deserve a Cash App for me to take time out of my schedule to talk to you? Well, you gonna call, anybody that's on TV. You gonna call, Nicolas Cage and see if he answers. See if he even give you a number. But if Nicolas Cage answered, then you'll hurry up and send him something. You know what I mean? But a black man do it, oh, he's begging. That's what niggas do. Niggas is just like rat bastards. Soon as one get up, you got 3 and 4 trying to pull them down. And right now, big brother TK, I love your content. I love your comedy. I love your podcast. My man, Eric Von Zip Jr. spoke very highly of you, said his father spoke highly of you. So right now, I'm looking at you as family. So this is not to disrespect you. Like I said, my number's on the screen. If you got an issue with this video, contact me and we'll talk about this as men. I'm not going to come up here and try and badmouth you and bash you and eat your back out like the 2-bit fake YouTubers that don't have no content, that just look for anything a man say to get his Twitter fingers going. And they show his ugly ass face up there, or their ugly ass face. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just talking about in general. But now I'm gonna tell you this, you know, everybody creates a lane, you know. So let me give another plug. Okay, they got a number on the screen, TK. They got a number on the screen to my viewers. You know, I'm gonna give another plug. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give another plug. You know, we got a brother that I watch for entertainment. I love it. You know, 050 the movement. You know what I mean? I don't care who 050 is beefing with. That's their business. You understand what I'm saying? I'm watching 050 for the entertainment. They have a platform that they put together and a program that they call the dark side. So they let you know, this is the dark side. You enter into the dark side, you know what I mean? And you're gonna get all the dirt. So they told you what they're offering. So if you choose to go in to enter the dark side, to watch this entertainment, you understand? Know that it's just that, and that's what it is. But they told you that you're entering into the dark side. And I'm not even gonna lie. I love it, and I'll even tell y'all to go check them out. You know what I mean? Big facts. I mean, the kid, you know, Zip with the Drip also. You know, I watched Zip with the Drip also. Zip with the Drip to me is, let me see, he's, you know, he's an old school 1970s soul. You know what I mean? That's how they talk in the 70s with the nasal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know, I even talk like that. You know what I mean? It's a New York thing. That's straight New York. But I get a lot of entertainment from watching this brother. He got mad at me because I mentioned 10 Toes Down. I watched 10 Toes Down. I talked to him last night. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get involved in other people's beef. Listen, because, you know, John Doe podcast made a video about me and this person is cool with John Doe podcast. I'm not going to say, let me go eat out this person that's cool with John Doe podcast back, because there's some fugazi. Come on, I don't like that. If you got an issue with a man, you take it up with that man or woman. You don't run all over the place and just try and pull anybody in to get views and tell a bunch of lies. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, those are a couple of programs I watch, you know, and Hassan Campbell. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from the East Coast. These are the programs I watch. You know, Hassan Campbell, 10 Toes Down. I watch these programs. You know what I mean? The other day, there's a dude that was eating my back out for 2 years with another podcast. You know what I mean? To show you how real I am. Was eating my back out on another podcast. You know what I mean? Bunch of lies. You know what I mean? Bunch of straight lies. I didn't respond to. It's nothing to respond to. You know what I mean? But it came across my news feed, his channel the other day. And I tapped in, and he had Shannon Holmes up there. You know, I'm even gonna say names so you can check him out. You know what I mean? Just to show you how real I am. And he was eating my back out. I think it's BTTV, the Bully TV or something like that. You know what I mean? But I tapped in, and he had Shannon Holmes up there. Shannon Holmes used to send my man Cheese, you know? Lamar Harris, I think his government name is. Used to send my man Cheese that was with Knott. Big shout out and welcome home to Knott. Round of applause to Knott Palmer. Round of applause to Knott Palmer. One of the official gangsters from my era. Official gangster from my era. Knott Palmer just came home. That was Cheese and Mo's, you know, 848 on their case. You know, they left from up here on the New York and went down to D.C. and Knott was one of the first one to, you know, allegedly sell the working 50s. You know what I mean? I might, if Knott feel like coming up, because that's my brother. I know Knott from the street. Knott knows my brother like this. You know what I mean? Because my brother used to work over there where he used to live, you know, in the Glen Point where Biggie lived. So him and my brother had a relationship, but me and Knott didn't run together. But me and Knott's wife, his children's mother, twin brother, is my best friend that I grew up with in Jersey. You know what I mean? So that's how I know Knott, through his wife, the mother of his kids, you know, and her twin brother. And Not through my brother. Good man. Nothing negative to say about that man. I might even tell a couple of not stories, but I got to get permission from not, because that's how I work. You know what I mean? I got to get, that's what we call him, not. You know what I mean? Just so you understand. You know? Now, this is a video that everyone needs to share this video, especially with people that you know is going on these podcasts, so that they know how to conduct themselves, and that these people on these things, when they asking you, I know you didn't do it, but who shot such and such? Did you hear that this one gave this one $1 million? Was it a check, or was it a money order, or was it this? Or was it? That's not your business. You called me on my platform, on your platform, I'm hoping to talk about me, not for me to talk about others. Because I'm selling me, not others. And I'm not going to tear down others in the process of selling me. I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. Do you know, I'm even going to give you all one. Do you know that Keefe D's son contacted me? Show you how real I am. Me and Keefe D, you know, little Keefe D, G Money, you know, he contacted me, you know. And I respect the kid, you know what I mean? Because he called me and said, man, you've been going hard on my pops, calling him a rat bastard, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, but he's telling. And he's like, nah, it ain't like that, OG, you know what I mean? And he broke the whole thing down to me, you know what I mean? Where they're coming from, and being that this is a live, active case. The kid asked me, what we say kid in New York is not disrespect. You know, the young man asked me, say, man, that's my pops. Could you, you know, lay off him a little bit? You know what I mean? And I respect that. Because my number's on the screen right there, 917-680-9091. The man didn't go on a YouTube channel out west and say, screw that black, ugly Jamaican, da-da-da-da-da-da, for talking about my father. That man picked up the phone and called me. And he said what he had to say, and being that I have children, you understand what I'm saying? And he's this man's child. Even though, let me say for the record, I don't respect what he's doing. You know, Keefe D don't respect that. I'm just keeping it 100, G Money. You know what I mean? But, you know, I did tell you that I was going to fall back off that because what you told me made sense as far as the way the whole thing played out. And I'm so real, I'm not going to come up here and say, Keefe D's son, you know, Lil G Money told me this and that. So watch a bunch of my videos and, you know, give me a whole bunch of views while I put this man's business out there. No, I don't need views that way. If I get one view from this video, I'm happy. I'm more happy with one view from somebody that really wants the jewels than to get 100,000 views from a bunch of trolls and rat bastards that just want people to talk crap about other people. Because that's not me. I don't need to come up here and belittle somebody. Like I told my man Queens Flip, my first interview I did. You know what I mean? I let him know that, yo, you know what I mean? I am the views. People come here to see me. People is watching Queens Flip. That's another one I watch, Queens Flip. But he haven't been putting out that much, and I'm not really into the comedy because I'm not a hee-hee, ha-ha type of nigga. You know what I mean? But that's his lane that he's in. That's what he's always been in. He said, so that's him, you know. So if you want to laugh, go check out Queens Flip, you know, his comedy joints, and he does really great interviews on his channel, the Queens Flip podcast with G Money. Big shout out to G Money from Queens Flip, not G Money, Keefe D's son. You know, but you see, I just plugged everybody because I don't have an issue with anyone. Even a dude that I told you for 2 years was eating my back out. His thing popped across the screen and I see Shannon Holmes, and Shannon Holmes is the one that was sending, you know, the books to my man Cheese, not co-defendant. And Cheese had all of these urban books. And everybody know when they lock the door in prison, an urban book is your best friend. That's why I got to give a round of applause to Shannon Holmes, Terry Woods, what's my other girl name? Definitely Terry Woods. I'm trying to think of the one, Hustler's Wife or this and that. I mean, come on, man. Round of applause to the authors. Relax. Relax, man. Because in prison, We read these books to escape and elevate. Because when they lock them doors and you're looking at them four walls, your mind play tricks on you. For 26 years, I told him this. I went to my man Stymie, Singleton's birthday party Saturday at Legends Lounge. Big shout out to Tone, Stime, Dreddy, you know what I mean? June, you know what I mean? Come on, man. I went over there to Legends Lounge, and the bartenders is sweet. You know what I mean? I went over there to Legends Lounge, and Stymie had his party. And while I was there, it was packed on the inside. I'm gonna put the video up. I did a little video. So it was packed on the inside. It was packed on the outside. And everywhere I went, there was people that either know me, or heard of me, heard of the good deeds I did for their family. When I had it, I made sure everyone else eat. So it was a beautiful experience. When I went outside, I'm talking to my man Al from OFO. He made these jackets. I was telling Al, and I was pushing my man Al, because Al's a good brother. Used to run with Nick. These dudes are so fly. It's like November, Thanksgiving time, and they driving white on white with black pipe and BBS out, white BBS rims on it, with the chrome lip, convertible BMW down 8th Avenue with the top down. How fly can you get? My man Al is still so fly. He made this banging jacket. And I said, oh, man, that's dope. He got his logo on the side. He made they call it a varsity jacket. He made a varsity jacket with all the logos and patches and all that. So I told him, you need to do that. And, and I definitely rock it and promote you. And I respect Al so much. And you can even ask Al, because he might even come on the show and show you his jacket. You know what I mean? His design that he do. I said, dude, you need to be designing this. That's your lane, because that joint is fire. I said, I even give you $100 down payment deposit on you making me one. He said, come on, how much you did for me, I'm gonna make it for you on the strength. I said, I don't need it on the strength. I'll give you $100 deposit to let you know I'm not just talking because we out here, George jacket, and nigga got a little, what that I be drinking? Casamigo and cranberry juice in me, and, you know what I mean? A little, no. Push this. But that's how I encourage people when I see them, with a talent that they're supposed to be using. But, Al was there, like I said, we all was in a trouble. As I sat there looking at this, at the scenery, I'm outside, I'm talking to Al, and all these people is outside. You can hear the music coming from outside loud. And I'm telling, Al and them say, yo, they don't even understand how lucky they are to be out here right now. When I see a car drive by, a nice car drive by, I visualize, that music coming from the club, coming from the car, and that car got BBSs, and I'm seeing old Harlem, the beauty, the floss, the flavor of Harlem. Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. You know what I mean? Then when I went in the party and I seen all the beautiful people in the party, I couldn't resist myself. The DJ handed me the mic and told me to say something. You know what I mean? I think it was Boo Nitty was the DJ. Just met him. The DJ was excellent. Boo Nitty, if I'm mistaken, y'all correct me. His name is Boo Nitty. But he hands me the mic, and I get on the mic, and I let the people know. I'm going to give you a rough draft of my speech. I let the people know. I said, y'all don't know how blessed you are to be standing in Legends Lounge tonight on October 21st for my brother Stymie's birthday party. Because I sat in a prison cell for 26 years, got on my knees every day after a decade, because it took me a minute to wake the hell up, got on my knees every day after my first decade, really about 11 years. I got on my knees and I prayed to God to allow me to set foot in Harlem a free man again. I did that for 26 years looking at four walls. And I seen the look in the people's eyes when I said that, because they forget, because I look so fly and I'm doing me. They look like they forgot that I only been home 3 years. I've been gone 3 decades. 26 years, 3 decades. I seen the look in their eyes and I had to let them know, yes, for 26 years, I looked at 4 walls, man, and prayed to get out, to be out here with my people, and I'm here now. And I'm not taking this for granted. I love y'all, Stymie. I love you, Mojo. Rest in peace. Large, rest in peace. You know what I mean? You know, we got Slugger. We got the Shantae Singleton, Big Bubba. We got the whole Singleton family. I know them from early 80s. 78, 79, 80. Over in Twin Parks, where I first started selling weed with my brother through the door on Garden Street that I speak on in my book, A Roar in Harlem. That's how far back I go with Stymie. I was supposed to be in Atlanta this weekend that just passed, but when Stymie sent me the flyer, said he's having his birthday party, I had no choice but to cancel that trip to show up for my man Stymie's birthday party. And I'm going to show you the video so you can see how we partied in New York. And that's not to get views. That's just to show you what a night in Harlem looked like for Unique Mecca Audio. All right? But, you know, I ruled on enough. You know, like the video, share the video, and comment. Even if it's an emoji. All right? And like I said, the Cash App is there for those of y'all that's on some real man and woman time. You know what I mean? That know that the game is to be sold, not told. But yo, TK, slow down, my brother. That man set you up like you was in a trial. And big shout out again and round of applause to Lord Jamal. I think that's 5 rounds of applause that I gave him. You know, that's 5 rounds of applause that I gave him over at You Know What I Mean podcast. You know, official brother. You know, used to come to Club 2000 with Sadat X and, you know, and Alamo. You know, everybody used to come up in there, man. Love Brand Nubian to death. But like I said, we had a misunderstanding, you know, because he didn't want me to get on the show. But like he said, you your own man, you an OG. I can't tell you what to do. You know what I mean? So from the information he gave me, I chose to have Cavario H, that edited my book that I trust, interview me. But man, let me tap out. Been on here long enough. You know what I mean? But let me say this again. I want to say one more thing before I go. You know, I could even make a whole other video about, but it ain't about the views and the clicks and all that. Vlad said he was surprised that Keefe D called him after they raided his wife's house and said that he wanted to do another interview. So Vlad is like, didn't I set you up enough? I got them to raid your house and you still want to do an interview? This is what Vlad thinking to himself. He never said it to him because, you know, he's no different than a Twitter finger. You know what I mean? He said, I was surprised that Keefe called me after his wife's house got raided and wanted to do another interview. And then dude said, but I need a deposit this time. So you've been doing this, running your mouth for free? And then Vlad said it like it would have been a loan. To my, oh, I know I'll never be able to get that back because, you know, you got no bail. You know what I mean? A man get on there and get 1 million views on a video, and off 1 million views, you make about $10,000. And you telling me that you would expect to get something back that you gave him to get on your channel? Y'all pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm giving y'all too much jewels. That's why the Cash App on the screen. And I know a lot of you rat bastard, flip-flop, we in public trolls don't understand it. That's why I'm getting off now saying subscribe and share this video. All right? That's what it is. Stop the crap, man.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Fresh out the
can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.